Okay, is it working now? Okay, now it's working. Dude, if I knew that fucking... Okay, everybody, hello, welcome back to the Fate of Acheron. Again, I'm going to just do this quick thing where I decide to just let this be known. Hold on, let me zoom all the way out on my map so you guys can see the entirety of my map. And then what I'm going to do is that I am going to do hashtag everyone and then do this. Oh my... Wait, did I just link my channel? Oh, I did, yeah. Shit. Who the fuck? Okay, yeah, I did. Wait, am I streaming? Or am I not streaming?
You are streaming.
Oh, I am streaming, okay. And then I'm gonna just copy, I'm just gonna put this into everybody. And then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do hashtag every... People are gonna think I'm an asshole. There we go.
I mean, that's not new.
Wait, what is happening?
People already think you're an asshole.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what is happening?
People already think
my
you're an asshole.
god. Hold on a second. I gotta go into the stream and then change the name of it, because fucking obnoxious bullshit just happened.
Avatar, image, name, place.
Yeah, no, I realized. It fucking... Because I copied the name of the stream, it,
Right, there we go. Hello, everybody.
let me try to see if I can figure it out. Wait, what? Never mind! It hasn't named it that. It just says it's named it that. Okay, that's confusing.
Alrighty.
Huh?
Well, that do be interesting.
I don't know, man. Don't ask me. People are gonna be like, Beckett, stop fucking sending this to everybody, for fuck's sake. I can already see this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, hello. No, Raven is here, as you can see, Mr. Merc.
He said a solo session, but no, it's not a session.
No, it's not a session. This is all about map making, where you guys can help me name the city it is. You guys can help me name the world map and help me basically name places upon the world map that is more connected towards the world. No. This is... Aiden, this is all about literally having you guys name the cities of the world. And not cities, but also like the landscape, the rivers, the lakes. You know, you guys can help me name stuff. That is the entire point of this.
Like we're renaming where you're from. You're now from Poop Town.
No, I can't do that. Angkor is what his place is called.
Exactly, we're renaming it. Did you not hear me?
We can name a, we can make an inn. Yeah, that's certain. Absolutely, we can. That's not it. There's nothing that stops us from making an inn if that's something that you think would be idealized, my friend.
Never thought this radiation slime, man. Why and where do you...
If I'm gonna name a tavern, I would need a specific marker in order to call it out as a tavern. Something small but distinct.
Just penis.
Okay, we'll use this as a way to mark out the tavern. Alright. Do you want there to be where do you want the tavern to be? There, my friend.
Up my ass.
Merc, where do you want the tavern to be? Just so you can see the entire map. A long road. I see. I think I understand. So a long road. So I think here fits. Honestly, I think that this here fits perfectly. It's gonna be just a bit kilt off the road. And then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna use the same marker as every city. And then what we're gonna do for funny is that we are going to name this area here. We're gonna use this marker here to signify this. And then, what do you want this to be named, Aiden? What do you want this tavern to be named? The Sober Dwarf. This,
So, a complete fabrication that doesn't exist anywhere.
I know, right? The Sober Dwarf Tavern. There we go, excellent. And
It's
we
just
are...
like,
Huh?
it's just like a drunken master who isn't an alcoholic. Technically, yeah, you don't have to be, but everyone's going to.
Alright, excellent. Alright, anything else? Not gonna lie, it was a joke name, since usually they are ridiculous names. Can't think of anything else. Well, if you come up with any ideas, for example, you can also name a mountain or a mountain chain. Essentially, one of the mountain, there's 5 mountain chains in the entirety of the world. I already know what to name this one in Arakul, but there's this one. There's actually more like 9 or 12 of them actually. Now that I realize it, including down here.
Alright, which one's the Lonely Mountain?
Huh?
Which one is the Lonely Mountain?
Oh, there's a lot of them that could be the Lonely Mountain. We have this mountain up here that is standing alone, several 100 kilometers away from every other mountain. We have... no, that one is right next to mountains. We have this one here, which is very far away from other mountains. This one here could be the Lonely Mountain.
We need to go to them and find a shiny rock.
And then this one here is the one that is the furthest away from any other mountains in the world, but it has the most settlements inside of a mountain, essentially, other than the gnomes. So, we can call this the Lonely Mountain if you want.
Sure.
Are you sure you want to name it the Lonely Mountain?
I don't really care, I was making a joke. Like 3 eyes? I mean, yeah, it kind of does. Or like a 3-eyed monster.
Very clever, I like it, but it's also very signified. Now we have to decide essentially what is the thing we should use for the what is the font we should use for the
Comic Sans.
No, we're not using yeah, I would rather cut my own nuts off than use Comic fucking Sans.
So today's stream, Ekin cuts his nuts off.
I feel like one in the middle of the forest could be, since around it is trees instead of other mountains or hills. I mean, the way that Tolkien writes the Lonely Mountains, right? Now, I want to be completely fair to Tolkien here. He has several lonely mountains on the map, I think.
Yeah. That one's just specifically called the Lonely Mountain.
That one is specifically called it because the dwarves coined it, essentially, I believe. Actually, is there any lonely mountains other than the Lonely Mountain? What was that sound?
Oh, hey, Cajun.
Oh, hi, Cadron. Hey,
Hello.
I was thinking if we called this one the Lonely Mountains, we should call it something from Norwegian. Also, we are streaming, just so you know. Just letting you know, Cadron.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want a reactive thing so I can set that up or not? I can set up a reactive thing for you so that people can see you. Hold on, not literally, obviously.
No, it's fine. I don't need that.
Oh, okay, excellent. No, because nobody can see your name, they can just hear your voice. Okay, so mountains. I'm wondering if we should have bolder letters for the terrain. Also, yes,
Maybe.
it says. I feel like it is in one in the middle of the forest, like since it's surrounded by the other mountains. Now, one of the things that you're gonna find out inside of the Dwarven territories is that everything is gonna be written in Norwegian, right? So we can write, for example, what I am thinking we could do is that we could do and then change the font to something else. And I think that what we should do for terrain might be bold letters, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
So where would I go to find anti-baby pillen?
Anti-baby pillen?
Yeah.
Anti-baby pillen.
I think the drugstore is where you get anti-baby pillen.
I thought you once said the pharmacist.
Do we want to do this font?
Like I said earlier, Comic Sans.
We can't. We don't have access to Comic Sans.
What the fuck do you mean you don't have access to Comic Sans?
Comic
It's
Sans
free.
is not here.
It came.
It came with your Xbox.
Comic Sans is not on this map, sadly.
Actually, I don't know
Hold
if
on,
there is.
I must
Comic
take my
Sans
leave.
yet.
Oh yeah, see you, man. Have a good day, Aiden.
Bye.
The Lonely Mountains. I like these ideas, boys.
Yes.
I think that what we should do for terrain might be it should be something that should be easy to read.
Yeah, remember some of the people in your campaign can't read.
I think this doesn't fit the fantasy aesthetic, so I don't think this one should do. No.
Look at the feet. Where does your ass connect to your mouth?
Huh?
Don't worry, I'm playing Slime Rancher. I found a big slime, but I don't know where its ass is. Well, I know where its ass is. I can't find its mouth. How do I...
We could do this, and then boldify the letters. But I'm not sure if this is the right font for this. Because right now we're using, I believe, yeah, we're using this one, right? So I'm wondering if we should use one of the first three ones, because the first three ones are the most correctest of things. The sad thing is that it's going to take away from the presentation of the map, right? So, huh? Did you say something?
Oh, I was talking to myself mainly.
Fair. Now, I think that this one might be the best one, if I have to pick one.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Which is the thing, and we're gonna be using this font throughout the entire thing in order to signify it. This here signifies train station, this thing. And then also the Sober Dwarf Tavern, which is what Aiden got the name. So yeah. But yeah, no, the Ensomme Fjellet. And then what I think we could do here is that we could do the same thing, but we could do it in Greek. Right? Which could be very fun. Or we could do the same thing here, but in Celtic. Or Irish. If we wanted to do that. Or we could just name them something else more unique.
Time to find the Google Translator.
The Lonely Mountain.
The Nameless Mountain.
The Nameless Mountains.
The Forlorn
The
Mountain.
Maidenless.
The Maidenless. Now, this is gonna known as the Black Mountains. The Black Mountains.
That's kind of racist.
Sure. And then basically what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make this text a lot more bigger. And then we're gonna space it out a bit. We are. And not like incredibly a lot, but yeah. And then we do this. And then we do that. The Black Mountains. I don't know if that even looks good. It doesn't feel good.
Try and curve it a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah. Up or down? What do you think?
So it makes a U. That's not a U, my friend. So I'll zoom up then.
Yeah, that looks a lot more natural, yeah. I do wonder if it's better if it's the other way around.
Try it.
Yeah, I like this better, honestly. The Black Mountain. Yeah, no, that looks better. I like it a lot better, at least.
You know what would piss people off is if you used a different font for every place.
No. Also, I think I'm just gonna have it like this because I think it does a good enough job.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Also, having a different font for every place is just gonna make it a harder job for me.
Yeah, but it would also be funny that people would get mad. And you in particular would get mad.
Yeah, it would make me more mad than every
Yeah,
other
it would make Brecken mad to have to do that.
Yeah.
That's just,
It would take me
That's
so
funny.
long!
that's the point of D&D, isn't it? To make the DM mad. Like the DM
Yeah,
rage quit
it's
that
to
the
spend
DM
all your time, all the time on your turn, bickering about what font you should use for each town.
Yeah, no, for like what font each of your attacks should be in.
Also, I am gonna name these.
all your.
Also, I'm
It's
gonna
the,
name.
if I will stop if you give me advantage on all my attacks, says the rogue.
Who wrote his entire character sheet in every other letter being Comic Sans and Times New Roman.
Yeah, it's switching between it, but there's no hero say to why it's what.
Nordfjellene. That's
And
what it's gonna
random
be.
capitalization.
Huh?
I mean, random, everything's as a reason. You just capitalize everything except the first letter.
Yeah. Okay, but that's too readable.
Actually, every seventh letter is capitalized.
Yeah. But also, between every seventh letter, it
There's,
switches between the second and the fourth.
No, you
That is
roll,
also capitalized.
you roll a d6. Each time you get a 5 or 6, you capitalize.
Roll a d20. If it's a 1 or a 20, you don't capitalize the letter.
That's just everything capitalized.
Oh my god. That would be so obnoxious, though, Cajun.
Because it's the, I have to write now. Roll. Okay, the first letter capitalized. Next one capitalized. Hey, we didn't join you because we had good ideas, okay?
We're here to,
Cause you pain.
yeah, and also make this experience hell.
Exactly.
Also,
Make fun
I've
of
just
everything.
realized that they did fucking do the thing for some reason. I just gotta go in and change it.
What thing?
I
It
love when they can do
decided to
thing.
name the stream something stupid.
Yeah.
Because I
Avatar
decided to say-
image naming places on my map.
Yeah, it's not supposed to
Like
be
you
that.
see, something stupid.
So I'm just saving it now. So
Is that a AI name?
No.
No.
If it was that I can't write naming places on my map is really like, don't get me wrong, I haven't used AI for like titling stuff. No. That's
No,
that-
I just know that YouTube sometimes has like AI chat summaries and video
Yeah, but that's
summaries.
a summary. It doesn't usually do it like for
There we go. That fixes it, which is good. There we go. That fixed it. Excellent. All right. All right. So yes. Now, anybody can decide to tell me like, hey, like, can we name like some cities or something, or like, can we name something? What about you, Cajun? Anything you could think of that you think we should name?
Well, the cities that aren't named should probably be named.
Yes, but only if the players go to them. I will not bother naming cities that have no reason to be named for no reason. So they're off of the beaten path, meaning that the players don't know because they haven't been there.
I will now immediately go there.
That's completely fine. But then you have to put in your time and visit every single town inside of the land, which is your decision to make.
No.
Welcome to Schmetterlingkampfer.
We have coal. Who can take it?
Schmetterlingkampfer!
Wir haben Schmetterling
Have
und
you forgotten how
Kampfer.
fast coal is? All of us just go in the
You made
barbarian.
me
and he
cough
runs.
on my water, you bastard.
Ich muss patzen auf das
Ich bin
Schmetterlingkampfer.
Schmetterling.
Night and cola.
Maybe we should make fun of the Germans.
Should we make fun of the Germans? Nah, make fun of them more.
Okay. So there's a bunch of lonely mountains in my world, unironically.
Earlier I saw Opsy was playing Wolfenstein. I just said, damn, friendly fire.
Friendly fire. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That is one of the best things.
I know
don't-
he enjoyed it because later on he texted in our group chat when people like, Meg was like, what did people do? He just said, committing friendly fire.
Also, one of the things that Tolkien does not do is he does not name every forest. Which is
no
fair.
Because most people don't name every forest.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
you're
No,
right.
but they do name every mountaintop.
Yeah, they
trust
kind of do, don't they?
Every mountaintop has a name,
Exactly.
Oh.
Mountaintops. Forest.
even if it's in the middle of nowhere.
I know. It's the no one will go here mountain.
How many
Yeah,
people have
if it's
scaled
named,
every peak
people
in the
will
world,
go
right?
there,
Have we
trust
ever...
me.
But like the naming of it was like, no one will go here mountain, and then just like, why is people here? Why do people go here?
Also, I
What do you
realized
mean?
that my
Everybody
world...
goes to ass crap top.
I mean, yeah, because it's called that, and everyone wants to go because it's funny.
Nordfjellene is what this line of mountains are gonna be called.
Northern mountains.
Yes, Nordfjellene, Northern Mountains. Which makes sense, it's the most north.
Yeah.
Okay, which one's gonna be Corpse Mountain?
Do you want to name a place the Cork Mountain?
Corpse.
Corpse mountain. Like
Yeah,
Probably would be these ones or
left.
these ones. I reckon one of these two. Do you want me to name one of these two Corpse Mountains?
Yes.
Alright, I will do that.
can't wait for one of the places they go to just be named Shitville.
Shit, though. No. We're going to fucking. That nice town of fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I don't remember where is it.
then you steal the sign, and next time you show up there, it's called fucking instead.
Yeah, what are they gonna do if I steal their sign? They don't have signs.
Okay,
I didn't
there we
steal
go.
them.
I've now named the place Corpse Mountains. I feel like it should be with a S to capitalize that there's several
fair enough.
mountains. There you go,
Well,
Corpse
Eagle.
Mountains. There you go. You happy?
No, I'm never happy because I have
Okay.
no campaign.
Cool. Alright, alright. Any other things? Also, you can add things to the map as well to help fill it in, to make it feel more lived in. Yeah. As long as it's correct within the map sort of like look and aesthetic, I don't really give a shit. Right? So if you want to be like, hey, we should name this, that, and that, right?
Hey, you should add a big mushroom to the bottom left of the map.
No!
I mean, it is the elves.
That
I
would
wouldn't be
ruin
surprised-
the aesthetic. Like, engage
Yeah,
it.
but I wouldn't be surprised if the elves had a giant
Can
mushroom
I?
somewhere.
Does even the Incarnate have that? No!
No.
Elves.
Hold on. Hold on. They have it somewhere else. So, hold on. Let me.
Can't have it.
To be fair, I wasn't being serious.
Hold on.
Yeah, but it's Beckman and he doesn't understand irony.
Hold on. This is gonna be funny. Wait for it. This is gonna be hilarious. Alright. Oh.
You don't seem to have a mushroom.
You do not appear to have Lacan.
Like zooms in.
Ah, yes.
Is that the shroom you wanted, Cajun?
Yes.
Do you want it to be bigger?
Enough.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
what you wanted?
Yeah, exactly. It's so big
Now
that
put
the
it on
shadow-
the top. Now put it on the top of the mountain in the middle. That's where the milker guy lives. He
It's-
lives
it's
in his
the
big
fuck-
mushroom on
it-
top of the
It's
mountain.
like, why is there much from there? I don't know. Vorex doing something. He's committing war crimes again, I guess.
Vorax lives in the mushroom.
Crazy.
I'm really into mycology now.
I
Crazy
like
bees and
mycology. Ooh. Oh my god. Fleinsop.
That's not a.
Hey,
that
it
influence
almost
of.
looks like him.
Oh, flies. Sorry, those are very close together. Sorry.
Flame is small and brown and thin and
I don't know, I just, vi kan døde mål.
Why
also
is it called
psychedelic.
Why is it called a fly?
Because flies
because
land
flies-
and die.
Yeah. Well, they don't. I actually don't think they die.
I mean, at some point they will.
Okay, but that is just. Fly exists.
No, I mean,
but
like,
yeah.
it will actively kill it.
But yes, just so you guys
Yeah.
know, on
But-
the outside that doesn't necessarily know about this map creation bullshit, you can basically Incarnate has the biggest library of stuff that I have seen. They even have these things called floating islands, which
Yes.
you can fucking have happen in the middle of your map, and you could just do this, right? Now, this one doesn't particularly fit into this entire aesthetic, you know what I mean? But it is... But, like, say that, like, oh, my players all of a sudden see this giant island. I would still use this. Because this thing is fucking sick. I mean, just look at that. I can just have it appear on the map, you know?
It also switches background, so it's easy to move.
I mean, it's easy to fix, you know? Also...
Yeah, but also, it moves, like, the background changes.
Yeah. Yes, it does. I'm sure that there is something here that you can fuck with that could also give you that, but I'm not sure where it is. So, I'm gonna take a solid no for now. Oh, I like that Stonehenge is a detailed monument icon. It's really funny. But no, we stay within this. And then, essentially, what we're gonna do is that we are gonna essentially spend some time and we're gonna develop... So like I said, the Sober Dwarf is here by the wishes of Rurik. And
And
then...
right next to is the alcoholic dwarf.
Huh?
And right next to is gonna be the alcoholic dwarf.
I could do that, but it doesn't feel right, so... I'm
The
not
next
gonna do
area, the slutty gnome.
Or just rock.
Do you want there to be a tavern called the Slutty Gnome here? I can do that. Do you want to do that?
No, no, do not add an area called the slutty gnome.
You don't want to add a tavern called the Slutty Gnome?
No.
It's just called Roxy.
Oh, snap!
And you know she's not gonna watch this, so she.
Yeah.
She might.
No.
Who the fuck watches VODs?
I mean,
him.
this is I'm streaming.
Yeah, that doesn't change the fact
Yeah.
that I'm gonna watch it.
It's already been said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the things that I'm planning on doing is to name, like, the entirety of the provinces, right? But, like, one of the things that we gotta do is to think about, do we want to name every fucking mountain, you know?
Yeah, spend 5
I mean, you
hours
don't need to
naming
name it on
mountains.
the map.
So, yeah, no, that's fine. I feel like what we should do is that we should name the mountain chains, right? And then name prolific mountains, right? Because
Yeah.
Nordfjellene and the Black Mountains, right? They fit because they are massive mountain chains that live upon that area, right? So, like, maybe mountain chains. Hold on. I know exactly what to call these.
Mortinan.
Huh?
No, you go with your name. What were we gonna name this?
Dread Mountains.
Just Dark Mountain?
Dread Mountains.
Oh, Dread Mountains.
Did you steal that from me?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it yesterday, where I made fun of it.
Oh, Dread Mountain?
Yeah.
The Dread Mountains. Or Terror Mountains. Actually, Terror might fit better.
Yeah, but what? Wouldn't that just be that entire area that people call the Dread and Terror areas?
Terror Mountains. Yeah, no, Terror Mountains makes more sense.
Grutinan.
Grutinan.
Ah, yes, I love language I basically understand, but also don't understand at all.
Har du vært på en kinatopp? Å, vent, nei, dere har jo ingen. Ha, dansk mann.
I understood the last part.
Landet ditt er så flatt at du kan spille bowling på hvert eneste felt.
Didn't understand a single word there. To be fair, I'm kind of doing something else, aka playing Slime Ranger.
Yeah, and I'm speaking nonsense.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. It is Norwegian.
Eat my ass.
Scary words in the English language is what I'm currently looking at.
Scary words.
Okay,
Anti-disestablishmentarian.
Yes, let's call it that. Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
It's just
Oh!
any other phobia name.
Anti-dis... Hypophobia.
Abominable snowman.
Abominable mountains. And then, and then we have,
Mince Peak.
and then we have the decomposing mountain. The decomposing
Composting?
mountain.
Damn, bro.
Compost Hill.
Why is the mountain coming?
That is a great name!
Isn't that just called mountain, though?
Compost. Now, I wonder if there's a better
a
way of
decomposing
calling
mountain, and right next to it is
decomposing,
Compost Hill.
Hold on, what about decomposition? Nei, det er ikke bra på norsk. Decomposing in different languages. The reason why is that this is a dead giant, apparently.
Necrosis Mountains?
Well,
The
Necrosis
Necro
Mountains,
Mountains. Actually,
Hey, oh, look, it's the Necrons. Kill them.
DK,
Necrotop.
Putrefy, Rot Mountains! Rot Mountain. Oh,
Rot
my-
Hill is also a pretty good...
Mm.
Rock.
Hold on, then we call this the Rot Hills. The Rot Hills, yes!
Rotten estate.
Huh?
The rotten bastard.
Yes. Oh, that is perfect.
Can't wait for you to get some place in the Elven area and just name it the Magic Mound.
No, it's just called magic.
Oh!
Magic.
Bitch,
My
I
favorite-
do magic.
Words.
I'm gonna cast a
that
spell,
is
Fireball.
associated
Starts
with
drinking whiskey.
magic.
I'm gonna guess fireball.
Words that are
whiskey,
associated with
drink,
magic.
Frozen Molotov.
Enchanted. Ooh. Abracadabra, apparently. Supernatural.
Abracadabra.
Sorcery. Black
Alakazam.
magic. Incantation.
Alakablam.
Extraordinary.
Skadoodle,
Spell.
kaboodle, your
Occult.
dick is now a noodle.
Occult. I like occult a lot, I do. Okay, so do not consent, because this is a stupid fucking
Do not
thing.
consent the mountain. Alright,
Oh!
Do not
Hold on,
resuscitate
guys!
Hill.
The pet...
petrified.
Petrifying peak. The petrifying...
Petrifying peak.
Yes.
Okay,
To my cock.
fair enough. Yeah.
Honestly, pretty good names so far. I love them.
So is that where Medusa lives, or whatever the other one called?
Enyo Oseno?
Medusa?
Probably Enyo.
No, not Enyo. Oh, I forgot her name.
Yeah, the aunt that didn't try to hide her abilities.
Steno is the second one.
Wait,
But the third one is the mother of Ibisus, and I forget her name because
isn't she also dead?
she might be dead.
Unsure.
Might be, as if Ibisus is alive.
It depends on
No,
what happens.
Ibisus is dead. The
Yeah, but
mom-
it's
Uriel,
she
that's
might
her
be
name.
alive, but like, or does it matter? We have one person in the party that would ever have a reason to go help shit for Ibisus. And that's Cole, the alcoholic.
And do you think he'll remember anything?
No. No, I
Not
don't.
necessarily.
Golden
Not
remembering
necessarily even the
something?
character,
He
just
forgets
will
his own
Golden
name
remember?
half of the time.
Yeah, like, no. I don't expect him. I don't expect the character or him to remember.
Holy shit! Is that Cole Kage?
Is that Cole? Yeah, it is. At the bottom of the map.
You know, I'm scared for what's gonna happen to Golden next episode, but at the same
What, just
time,
because he got shot 3 times, even though he is a monk?
twice he got shot.
No, he got shot 3 times, just only 2 of them hit.
They shot.
I
at
do
him
also want to
3
let you
times.
know that
That's...
then it is.
So, Beacon, have you made you're ready for a reaction when these guys immediately see the guy who just said he's an assassin turned into a vampire?
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 dice. Plus, just so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a foreplay, essentially, for what this roll is gonna look like. So, he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8d8 damage from both of those combined, plus 20 damage, plus 5 each, so that is 15 each, to a maximum of
Plus 20, plus...
30 guaranteed damage he's taking
So
regardless.
what you're telling me is that both of those people were sharpshooters and used the sharpshooter feat, so they got a -5.
And then he also does a +2, which includes to 17 plus 17. So, let's just put it this way. Golden is gonna take somewhere, I presume, around 50 hit points of damage?
He does have monk ability where he can just take less or whatever.
One of the attacks, correct.
Yes, where he can basically nullify it.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Split this apart, please. Thank you. Sorry, I'm opening up the Roll20 to just check on the stat block I created to make sure that it's all fair and balanced.
AKA, it's not.
It might not be.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. Either he overtunes them or he thinks he overtuned it and we kill it in a round and 2 turns.
I would be very surprised if you guys even found this thing. But that's,
Well, it ain't gonna hide from me.
fair enough.
First of all, I have locate creature.
You have Ranger Sense, which is gonna get you to be able to notice things also, basically.
Yeah, but I can also just do haha funny eyes and ears, and oh, I now have a passive perception of 29.
Let me do the math real quick. Because Golden is gonna take a fuckload of damage. Regardless of whatever he does. Neither of the attacks were crits. Okay, and now I have to add the most important. So that is... And then Golden takes 1d10 damage. Plus 1d10 damage. To a maximum...
Oh.
Huh?
Interesting. You want a fun fact about Cole?
He's a bird.
He can speak every spoken language.
Yeah?
Yeah. As long as
I
he's
didn't know
heard
that
it.
about monks. Huh.
Oh, that's a monk feature? I thought that
Yeah.
was... Wait, is he playing a Kenku?
He is kindling a
Yeah.
Kenku, correct.
But that's not it. No, monks level 13 ability. Tongue of the Sun and Moon. You learn to touch the key of other minds. Pause. So that you understand all spoken languages. Moreover, any creature that can understand a language can understand what you're saying.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this in the most nicest way I could possibly say it. He might go down instantly.
Then it would deal over 100 HP. Also,
Yes.
I think he should still do some things.
I'm doing the math on the top of my head. I am, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not this is the exact thing. And I'm currently wondering whether or not this character would just instantly kill Golden. Hold on.
I mean, he can do the deflect missile, which is his dex, which I'm assuming is a 20.
His dex is a 20, yes. He may
Yeah,
have taken
so
it
that-
to 22, I'm not sure.
Maybe. His
I
monk
am a
level
little
is
worried, because
15,
I'm wondering
so-
if this character have added some beneficiary features. Oh, shit. Hold on a second, I forgot to do something. Where's my calculator? Okay. And that should be, so that's this plus... Okay. So that is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I have faith that Golden will live.
Oh, I'm not worried about him living, because he will go down, and then Cyrus will probably pick him up, as I scare the living shit out of all these fuckers.
I am more worried about the consequences of this.
You mean the consequence of him shooting someone and I go murder?
That is not what I mean.
What, the consequence of a guy trying to kill the fucking king?
10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30. Man, I'm glad Golden was not hit by 3 attacks. That would have sucked ass. What does this do? Oh my god. Okay. No, I need to immediately do this like entire thing. And also, don't forget that Golden walked further away from you guys. Not saying that he is currently out of range for you guys, so you guys can't see him, but I'm going to need most of you guys to roll a perception check immediately to notice that he has been shot, because there's a chance
Is
you
it
guys...
under a 24?
Yes.
Then me and Saris immediately knows.
No, sorry, no.
So Saris is a 25, I believe. Oh no, wait, what is my passive perception? Hold on.
I'm gonna say this straight ahead. This is such a high stealth check that this creature has made.
I mean, if Emil can just see it, he will know.
The problem is that it says that his thing only works out to 120 feet.
So it's further than that.
This
Good enough.
creature is further away.
Okay.
And even if that is the case, this creature may not go by invisibility, meaning that the cloak is just a
Doesn't matter.
fancy accessory.
If it's there, it doesn't matter how it's hiding. If it's there and he's moving, he can see it. It's not that he can just be invisible. No, it's just he has sight in all that range. And
Hold
if
on.
anything is invisible within that range, yeah, he can see through the
Hold on.
invisibility. He can still see creatures through it.
Let me
Okay,
show
go on.
you. I believe that the way that the phrase of the thing is that okay, it says here that the robe lets you see in all directions, and you have advantage on wisdom perception check to rely on sight. You have dark vision out to a range of 120 feet. You can see invisible creatures and objects, and you can also see into the ethereal plane. However, the thing says that it goes off with your passive perception. Yes, you can see a creature when it moves, you can, but if the creature has a higher stealth than your passive, they still are not seen. Does that make sense?
His passive is a 27 though, just an FYI.
I know. This stealth roll was higher than the 27.
Damn.
I know.
Okay, we have to get in that word 20 together.
No, if you roll a perception roll, you guys will notice it, but this was a surprise round, right? So,
We have the guy who can be surprised.
yes, I know, which is why we start off by Golden getting shot immediately, but he gets to do his entire... This was not combat, technically. The only thing is that this creature was so far away, which is why I'm currently wondering, but they shot with arrows.
Now we do the funny of D&D, he should know exactly where it is.
No, No, that's not how
That's
that
the way
works.
it works in D&D. I can shoot someone from 5 miles away and they know exactly where...
One of the things with Golden that I'm going to state is that he knows where the creature fired the arrow from. However, he still cannot see it.
I mean, that don't make sense, he's fucking blind.
Also that's fair as well. I am currently wondering on how to do this in a right way. Because if Golden goes down immediately, you guys notice. There's no
if we hear
doubt.
the-
Huh?
If we hear the... We know as he falls down.
You hear the thump of his body, but he does not wear armor, such as Saris, which would make a loud cling noise when he misses.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is that Golden doesn't wear armor. He has this ethereal sort of thing that protects him. But when he gets hit with arrows, he does. Essentially, what is going to happen immediately is
We
that...
also need to remember that his passive perception is increased by 5, because he has advantage.
Yes. One of the things that I will let Golden use his reaction immediately, because he has alert. However, this creature still gets to fire arrows upon him because that's how combat works, right?
Yes.
You know,
I was looking for the skill tree just now to see if he had anything. He personally really doesn't.
he hasn't done anything specifically that will let him deal with the situation. But this creature is so far away that Golden can run off on his own, which, while cool, I'm not sure that's the best idea.
I mean, aren't you the one who put him on his own?
No, I'm saying Golden is not so far away that not everybody will notice, but he is far enough away that he is essentially scouting the terrain for you guys. So I decided to basically use him as a sort of like scapegoat that basically, he went off a little bit, but like, it will be noticeable if he goes down immediately, but if he doesn't go down immediately, he has to make the decision whether he calls for you guys.
Yeah.
So if he decides to be like, I'm gonna go off on my own, I took 100 damage and I still went off on my own, then I'm sorry. If he dies as a causality of that and you guys stumble upon where he was and you see a bunch of arrows and you don't see where the enemy is, that's Golden's fault.
Yeah. If he's gonna be a dumbass, he's gonna be a dumbass.
Now, doing the math on this, I have to do just a low damage roll, but I am presuming that the lowest amount of damage I will be capable of doing is somewhere in the 40s.
If you said it has a minimum of 30, then the lowest would be 38.
I'm adding 2d10 to the attack as well, so that would
You added more 2d10, so there's 8d8 and 2d10, or is it?
Yes. And this creature has an ability which lets them add some extra damage, and that damage is, and I quote, 5 extra damage. Why has their thing not fucking...
You got the 20 from?
So that's 35. So that is 20, 25, 30, 35... Jesus Christ. Yeah, now Golden might just die.
Well, luckily, multiple people almost have to
Yeah, there's a lot of healers, so I'm not worried about him perma-dying.
I have a different spell I could use, Beacon.
What is the
Let
spell?
me just find it and show it to you, so you can see what spell that's funny I could use, thanks speaking, but I'm not going to, because everyone will kill me, and I don't think you will allow it. Just give me a moment, I need to find it first. That's my PC's killing itself. Well, roll 20's killing itself. Spells.
Oh my god. Also, you guys have... Okay. You have a disadvantage. Can you have disadvantage on perception checks?
No.
Huh?
Shoot, I can. Sarius can't.
So, Saris is just a normal roll, so we have to remove his advantage?
Yes.
But other than that...
I would have advantage if I was in my vampire form, which I'm not, therefore I just have no.
Yes, I do want to say that, like, this ability... Also, I want to say this, this creature is scary. I just realized how scary this creature is, by the way. This is insane. Fucking hell! What have I done? Jesus!
Now, where the fuck is that spell at?
I think that we're good. I think we're good. I do. I do think Golden is gonna be fine, realistically. But Golden is immediately gonna take over 100 damage, I think. I think that's gonna be a realistic number. Because we're talking 10 dice, right? 35 damage, 10 dice. Also, this number is not correct. It's supposed to be... what's your PB right now?
5.
5. Okay, so that's not correct then. Hold on. This creature's PB should be higher than what it is, which is why I'm confused.
Ah, yes, here's the funny one.
Let me have a look at you. Oh my god, I have to move all the way to the bottom.
Yes.
You touch a corpse or a creature that isn't undead or construct to consume its life force, you must have dealt damage to the creature before it
Right, I have to
died.
deal damage, so I can't just kill him. Alright.
It must have been dead for no more than 1 hour. You regain a number of hit points equal to 1d4 plus the creature's challenge rating, minimum of 1d4, plus the challenge rating. The creature can... Wait, hold on. Hit point equal to 1d4 the creature's challenge rating. Extra challenge. Like...
If it's challenge rating 1, you get 8d4. If it's 20, you get 20 d4s.
Yeah, that's not that overpowered. The creature...
Oh, absolutely not. I was like making a joke of I was able to run over the corpse, like his corpse just smacking with that, but no, I have to deal damage to him.
Yeah, the creature can be restored to life only by means of true resurrection or the wish spell. Yeah, no, this is very strong. Jesus.
Yeah. It's a third level spell, and I'm just like, oh, haha, slap. Like, brother, do you need the healing? No, but I need it dead.
Okay, does that do it correctly? Yeah, 5. There we go. Yeah. I am a
Also,
little...
I like kind of want to talk to you about because it's the wording on it. Let's see.
Okay, I am gonna do the math really quick on how much damage this is against Golden, by the way.
I'm probably just gonna do it so it's to GM.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So people don't get confused. It's this one.
Wait, is this concentration, this thing
It's
that I'm
concentration
using?
because it's to stop the layer actions, but it states that it specifically is.
Okay, let me have a look at it. You create an invisible circle that protects energy and center yourself within. Raid the lair. With a radius of 10 feet, the field moves with you. The caster and the allies within the energy field are protected against dragons' lairs.
That's where I want to talk to if we can just change it to be just layer actions.
Lair actions.
Because first of all, I have to be within 10 feet of them for them to happen anything.
Oh, yeah, no, I see. Attack result.
It's effectively I get an aura where if they are within this aura, layer actions won't hit them or target them.
Yeah, no, I like this.
Yeah. And it's concentration.
Yeah, no, I like this.
Actually,
I mean,
yeah,
this is a really
and-
good feature as of this moment.
Also, the casting time, 10 minutes.
So you have to prepare, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's
It's not something
concentration, so...
Yeah. It isn't something where it's just like, oh fuck, there's a layer action here. No, it's just like, oh, okay, we're going to some place. They will have layer actions. This is their layer.
Mhm.
I use this.
I think that is an excellent idea. I am... Hold on a second. I am currently just doing some math. You're gonna have to excuse me.
What? Field protects against the action layer.
How much...
Attack roll.
Is that
control
attack
direct
rolls
layer.
made? Okay, yes. Okay, so...
With advantage saving throw to
They-
profit from the layer action I made with advantage on damage.
Wait, they have
Uh,
archery. Okay. Hold on. They add the +2. Okay, hold on. And it's... Oh, sorry, I'm stupid.
Layer actions occur on an initiative.
Okay, so first of all, we're gonna get rid of this, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, there we go. Alright, hold on, I'm going to write down the minimum damage that Golden is gonna take. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. Because Golden is not gonna die instantly, that's not how this world works.
So did you enjoy me going to Golda that I can conjure an undead she can punch? Then I realized, as I was saying, like, hold on, I'm an undead.
Oh my god. So that is... So that is 20 damage plus 10 plus plus 10 plus What is this damage? Plus. Okay. Size. Okay. Okay. This. You can... Okay, that's plus that. And then the amount is, and then it should be so that is 6 D8 2d10 2d10 plus 2d6. Actually, no, she wouldn't do that because that's verbal, right? Yeah, it's verbal. No, she wouldn't do that. That doesn't make any sense. So no. Okay. Yeah, no, she wouldn't use a con. No. Hold on, I'm currently thinking.
So we're still in the caravan, aren't we?
Huh?
We're still inside of the caravan. Like.
I know, but I specified that Golden headed out.
No. That was me questioning, like, trying to see if I remembered correctly.
You guys are fanning out, and you guys are currently setting up camp. Is the thing.
All right. So yeah, we're setting up a camp. Good enough.
Yeah, for the king, which has about 50 guards, men at war with him. He does, and
damn, they all suck if they didn't see them.
None of them would have seen this at all. Their passives are not high enough, and they aren't expecting.
Damn, I could have killed him.
I'm not. They are not expecting anybody to attack them within friendly territory.
I was about to ask if we are within friendly territory, but yeah, we are because
they are within friendly territory. The elves have never chosen any sort of like wishes to attack them or be enemies or anything.
Well, absolutely. It was me misremembering the term friendly territory. I was like, it's not. This isn't their intended territory.
Yeah. The only thing to worry about is literally the only thing to worry about is if orcs come up from the ground, but orcs are not stealthy, so.
So, but what if they're purple?
The only thing I would worry about is if there's a gang of goblins that is about. But like in realistic space, the only thing to really worry about is if somebody decided to attack is from within, right? But like nothing. But like the only time that these guys are gonna start taking it seriously is once they get back to their own territory, because they're not expecting anybody to be crazy enough to attack a king up on a road. That is an insane fucking thing to do.
I mean, yeah. Not saying Malphus wouldn't do it, because, you know, he's just going to shoot from further away than anyone can see.
Yeah. I'm going to still check how much damage this character is doing, because... So I'm gonna pull every stop here to do this. I'm gonna pull every stop I have in order to do as much damage as I can.
I mean, that kind of sounds like you punching something for something he didn't even do, since you're the one controlling him.
This is fair, and I don't blame Golden for not being here this session. That is not what this is about. This is something else. I'm not blaming him for anything.
Do as much damage as possible. With like, yeah, but that's kind of our thing of control. It is Mother's being an ass.
And I don't blame Golden for any of this, and I doubt that he's going to die instantly. It's just that he's being singled out specifically. And also, like, Golden is not going to shit somewhere else. Sorry, Golden is not going to shit in front of everybody, for example. He would have gone to another place to do that, essentially. So, like, that is an example. Like, there's a lot of things that could have happened which caused him to do that. I was just thinking about what Golden would have done as a character during a time. And this is like one of the times where going out from the group may not have been the best idea. And don't get me wrong, he's not far away from you guys. I want to make this abundantly clear.
No.
Okay, so that is that. That is that. That is that. That is that. Okay. Damage. Alright. Jesus Christ. Okay. No, they wouldn't do that. That, I think, would be the thing, because they would know about that. And then what I think that they would do is that they would fire either 2 of those or 1 of those. I believe... You guys may just straight up notice what has happened, by the way. There may not be anything I can do to stop you guys from being able to notice, because I think Saris is guaranteed to notice no matter what I do, right?
Well, not technically.
Unless Golden is actively trying to stealth away, I'm going to say that Saris notices immediately that he gets shot by 2 arrows because of the rope of ice.
The thing is, like, he will probably, even if the stealth, Saris will see that Cole has arrows hit him.
Yes.
He may not see the person who shot them, but he'll definitely see the impact.
Yes. Okay. Man, the only thing that would have made this creature a more scary creature is if she had a Beretta 50 cal.
Don't worry, we're way out of his range of his spells. I cast 50 cal.
You know, if you guys get a tank gun, know that thing is not gonna be able to get a scope on it, just so you know.
Why am I not allowed to have a scope on an anti-material rifle?
The reason why is that they didn't have that back in World War II era, because of the reason that it was...
Also because you wouldn't like me be able to shoot the range of like 2 miles.
Exactly, that too.
Because it's the, oh, why did you give him the gun?
Yeah.
Like...
Also, everybody that is watching the stream, by the way, I know that it's watching us basically talking about D&D. I am just currently like doing the damage calculations for fun, essentially, and the math is quite extreme. And right now, I don't know exactly how much damage Golden is gonna take, and I kind of forgot for a second how that we were streaming, which is on me.
He's kind of stupid.
So that is 68 plus 2d10 plus 2d8. Plus a guaranteed 35 damage for him that he takes. Golden takes a guaranteed...
It's ND10 plus 35.
10 plus 10. Yes, he takes, Now, he can lower one of the attacks, because deflect attacks works really interestingly.
Yeah.
But
like, I'm asking for the roll. It's 10d10 plus 35, like total.
yes.
Yeah, if you deal max damage and he rolls ass, he'll die.
35 damage is the total damage that he takes that is guaranteed for him to take.
I know.
And then I have to roll this damage, which I'm just gonna do like a test roll to like see what happens. I forgot a d10. No, I didn't. Never mind.
How much
Sorry.
does Cole have again?
He has just over 100 hit points.
I think he has 109.
Oh, plus 1 plus 3 plus 9 equals to 35. That is an average. Okay, so the average about is to 80 to 90 damage. That's the average.
Yeah, he'll live the average.
He'll live the average. But if it's max damage, which let's do the hypothetical and say that Golden takes max damage. So that is 20 damage plus 68. That is
That's 135.
Golden would take a maximum amount of 135 damage, yeah.
I'm surprised that even took you a second to do. It's 10d10 plus. It's just 100 plus, like, brother.
Math has never been my strong suit, brother.
Fucking clearly.
You don't have to be a dick about it.
But that's incorrect. That's in my contract. I have to be a dick about everything.
But yeah, so I have to do everything I do with it's. I have to write down a bunch of shit, so that is gonna be. And then it is that, and then it is this, and then it is this, and this. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, and then let me put this on to GM so that you can't see this. And then it's for just for the humor's sake. Yeah, no, the chances that Golden is not hit is less likely than when he is.
I mean, you have already said that you hit him, so...
Yeah, no, I know. And there's nothing he can do or say to basically get away, because the ones that hit him was a 23 and a 25. I'm just double checking. That's literally like they would guarantee to hit. So, yeah. 23 and a 25. And Golden only has a 20 AC, sadly. Unless he doesn't.
yes, only a 20 AC.
We pretend like that is a little bit of AC, but like unironically that is a goated fucking AC. Just want to let everybody know. Now Golden has a better initiative than these people technically.
Then I have better initiative than them.
Golden has a full HP of 109.
Yeah, 109.
And Golden can definitively reach this creature.
Brother, he can check the entire mountainside for them.
Yeah. Where are you guys at right now?
Right on the border of the elves, if I remember correctly.
No, you guys are right by the ruins of Alracaria.
Roughly.
Huh?
Roughly. He
Yeah.
didn't exactly move us in the end, so I just not why.
You guys are close to an elven city, so that might be an option. Or hamlet or town. So that might be an option in case you guys ever need to retreat. Which is a solid idea.
No, we're not near a city or a hamlet. We're near an outpost. And a dead one.
This is a hamlet.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
So what's it called?
What?
Buttsville,
We're not naming that one.
but why not? We're close to it. We need Buttsville.
No, we're not
Buttsville,
gonna...
Arizona.
Alright.
That's an actual place.
Huh?
Pottsville, Arizona. That is an actual
Oh,
place.
yeah, something to keep in mind, by the way, with everybody that is watching, or if you're watching post the stream, I love you. But essentially, one of the things to keep in mind when it comes to naming places, there's a lot of bad fucking named fucking places in real life.
We have Unalaska in Alaska.
We have on Alaska in Alaska, yeah. There's like, if you look up one of the my favorite Wikipedia page now is literally just the stupid names wiki for places. It's fucking genius. Also, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I could add more damage to Golden, because I might be able to.
But why?
Because I want to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. So
So her target is Cole. Good to know.
I'm just trying to make sure that, like, I know that there isn't any more damage I could do to him, because if that is the case, then I'm fine. Jesus.
No, I do not think Jesus can do more damage.
All
To
right.
Cole specifically, right now.
Is there anything else that lets her deal damage? No, there isn't.
Yo, send me the character sheet and I can see if there are.
Oh yeah, sure, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right away and, like, spoil everything. Oh yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, of course, then I can keep track of her hit points for you.
Oh my god.
And then I know when to power word kill.
You have power kill now?
Yeah, of course I have power word kill.
Oh Jesus.
I've downgraded power word kill, aka mean word.
I might have to make a map a bit for this entire thing, I do.
The fuck did you just say?
I might have to make a map for this, I do.
Yeah, most likely. Just make like a camp map.
I will. I have to make a foresty map, which is gonna be first day. This is first day Beckin's problem, okay? This is not today Beckin's problem.
And then it's gonna become Friday Beckin's problem, and then it's Saturday Beckin's problem.
I
and
actually am
Sunday
really good
Beckin's
at, like,
problem.
finding the time to make maps, okay? That is a...
Yeah, like 20 minutes before the game starts.
That's bullshit. Have you seen this world map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you claim you haven't worked on it 20 minutes before the game starts?
I think I did last time, but yeah. But
Exactly.
it was practically done when I
Proving
did
my
that.
point. You were doing it 20 minutes before.
He's being a crybaby.
I'm being an ass. There's a difference.
Anyway, let's get back to the map. Because I think I've done all the damage I could do to Golden for now. Unless there's, like, something I'm missing, which I don't think I am. I think that Golden is fine. I think he is guaranteed to take 90 damage. I think that is going to be, like, the guaranteed damage unless I roll low on everything. I think what is going to happen is that Golden is just going to be fine. I think he's going to walk it off. I would be very concerned if Golden did not do that.
He just explodes.
Yeah, no, I think Golden will be fine, I do. But like I said, I don't blame Golden for this. It's just that it's just a causality of not being here, which is fine. But it's just a causality of not being here, which is fine. But it is also the factor that whether or not he was present or not, this would have been most likely the outcome. So yeah. No, I think I've gotten the damage correctly. I do. I actually do think I have gotten the damage correctly. Jesus. Yeah, nope, that's the damage. Hmm. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to close down that and I'm going to get back to work. Alright, so we have the Black Mountains.
The Gay Mountains.
I'm going to just put this page away. The page which has a lot of spell points upon it and stuff like that for enemy creatures. You know, why I keep track on every single guy that has like over 100, I will never know. But that's not the important part. At that point, I just think that they should just be able to do whatever fuck they want. I'm gonna be honest with you, but at the same time, nah.
I don't keep track of my spell points.
You better. Man, it's 6 already, and we only named like 5 things.
Look, I'm getting sidetracked.
Actually, 8 things, but yeah. Yeah. What about the rivers? What should we name the rivers?
Ah, yes, I met a fellow blood raven.
What? You want to name a river Blood
No,
Raven?
I met a fellow blood raven.
You met a fellow Blood Raven.
I'm playing Space Marine 2, you fuck. I spawn him and he just goes, well, well, well.
Wait, did he actually?
Yeah. He just tapped in chat, he's like, well, well, well.
Interesting.
As I'm walking around with a Black Templar sword.
Magic.
Look out,
Other words for light. Radiant.
Right. Firing window smaller. I'm gonna go watch YouTube. See ya.
See you, man. Man, trying to come up with these ideas is quite insane. This, my friends, is Worm Lake. Worm Lake. I like it. It has a certain ring to it. Worm Lake. There we go. There we go. Ill River. Yeah, no, I'm correct. Ild. Yeah. Ill. That's how we pronounce it in Norwegian. Ild. Ill River. And we do this out on the outside just to signify it. Ild River. And then what we're gonna call this is oh my god. Let's see here. Ooh. Leviathan, but in Norwegian. I am curious. Ah, simply Leviathan. Okay. Okay, let me just do this really quick. And then make this a bit better. Bold. Dragon's Blood River is what that means. Dragon's Blood. A blood is a... I spelt it a little bit wrong in my own language, which is fine. There we go. There we go, and we'll make it a little bit bolder because it's very hard. And then we keep with the same premise. And then we make this Stubbe Lake. There we go. And I think that what we do is that we put this here instead to just sort of signify that this is that Stubbe Lake is there. And then Worm Lake we put here. And yeah. Oh my god. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can get a friend of mine in here. I'm not worried about anybody seeing anybody's fucking name. Yep. Alright, there we go. And then what I think we do is Worm Lake. I think makes sense. We gotta name this something, but what I'm thinking about is that we can name it after material that is already inside of the world, right? That would make sense for this sort of stuff, right? Because when you think about it, really, it makes a lot of sense. So if I go into notes for, if I go in here and I go into lore and I look up Adventurers Guild, there we go. So there is bronze, silver, gold, iron, steel. The party is at this rank, which is very funny. Titanium, mithril, and adamantine. Titanium is so calling this Steel Hill is something I really like the idea of, but Steel Hills is what I believe I'm going to call this, or the Steel, the Steel Mountains is what I think that this is going to be named, because I like that name, I like the way that it is pronounced, and I also like it. And we'll do it in Norwegian, just to signify that people understand it. Jernfjellene, we will. So that, like, people don't get confused with the thing that we have already done and the way that we already pronounce things. Which I think is already pretty good. Jernfjellene. That's pretty good. And then we take off bold lettering and we let it sit there. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah. Jernfjellene, which means the Iron Mountains. I guess Stål is better. Stålfjellene. Stålfjellene. There we go. Stålfjellene. There you go. The Steel Mountains, which makes sense. It's instead of calling it that is also an homage to Tolkien, because the Lonely Mountain is down here and the Steel Mountains is here, which is a reference to this, known as the Iron Hills in Tolkien's world. You guys can't see it because it's a little too far up. Let me go. Okay, let me do this really quick. There you go. Oh, my camera's out of focus right now. Hold on, give it a second. Are you zooming in now? Yeah, it's named after this over here called the Iron Hills, and this is a reference to that because the dwarves live here and the Steel Mountains make sense. Also, you may be wondering why they're named after Norwegian stuff. It's because it's sort of in the worldview. Now, I don't know what to call that mountain up there that is a volcano, right? Up in the top right. If you see that mountain, it's a lonely mountain that is sort of standing on the outside. We can name, now having Nordo be placed inside and Stålfjellene is right there. I believe this is the Red Mountains. This is the Misty Mountains going, hold on, let me get down. Let me get up. Ooh. Ooh. My lord. We have the Misty Mountains going, oh my god. We have the Misty Mountains going down here. We have the White Mountains going here. Honestly, the way that, like, Tolkien separated these things is, like, kind of great. Christopher, not Tolkien himself, but, like, the way that he separated to sort of, like, let people know that the mountain chains are called basically something different is great. Now, I don't know if we need to name these mountains. It may be a good idea. The Lonesome Mountain over here is fantastic. I think that this is the most lonely mountain out of all of them because... which is fantastic. There's a couple of mountains down here, and also they have like several lonely mountains, but they don't have any like major refinement mine system, which is a shame. And then Durkulvir or Kulvir is it's not a Norwegian term, by the way, the thing, but it is there. Orwood is what this city is called, and it is a hill dwarf settlement. And then we have the rest of the settlements, which goes all the way about here. In fact, this is where the halflings of the area live, which is very funny. Let me do myself a solid favor and just think for a second about what we should name the rest of the places. Because while I want to get done the mountains today, and then I want to sit down and I want to do something else. Because the mountains are ultimately the more insane thing. Because what Tolkien did is that he named like a couple of lands, like Brown Lands, Dagorlad, the Dead Marshes. He named like areas that basically had like major like knowledge upon them. But like he didn't name everything, which is fine, and I prefer it that way. So it is, the way that Tolkien would do it is that he would name rivers. That is the thing that he focused on a lot. He focused on rivers, he focused on lakes, and he also focused upon, focused on lakes, rivers, and, he focused on lakes, rivers, and mountains. And more importantly, he focused on mountain chains, not so much mountains themselves. Now, also... each nation would have taken over a different thing and named it something different based on their own culture and relevance. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Strid. Krigs. Hold on, I need to look up how to spell my own language. This is very embarrassing to me, but it is the way I am. War. Krig. Okay, Krig. Krigs. Wars. Kriger. No, that's not how you pronounce wars in Google. That is... Kriger is the term for a singular warrior. essentially. So if you write warrior, it comes out as Kriegr, but if you write wars, it comes out as a Kriegr again. So that is a incorrect term in Norwegian. That is not correct. Krigsfjellene. I like Krigsfjellene is or war mountains is what that is like a translation for, in case you're wondering. Then we have this over here, which we need to name into something else entirely, which is, and this is essentially, why is this called a war? It's because this has seen several wars, and not only that, but it is very damaged mountains, which is why it is named the War Mountains, which is why it's there. Also, it has the biggest artillery system of the entirety of the Dwarven Kingdoms is placed upon those mountains, essentially, to make sure that they never ever lose those mountains again. It's a whole thing. It's nothing to worry about. But yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. And what I think I'm gonna do is that I think I'm gonna name a mountain Jotunheim inside of the Giants' home. I do. Because I believe that is gonna be one of the biggest mountains ever. You've been to Jotunheim. Actually, maybe that should be the name of the main mountain, Ash Mountain, the biggest mountain in my world, like this Ash Mountain, which is by the Giants. It's called Jotunheim, which makes sense. I like that. It has a certain one of the things that I think that we do is that we name this instead of that. We basically go back here and we do this and we name this. Oh wait, that's the wrong text. Sorry guys. I made a mistake. And then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we write Ash Mountain, and then we do a hyphenetics Jotunheim. That makes a lot of sense. I like that a lot. That it has several terms. It does. I like that a lot. It's either that or Jotunheim. So you can either call it Ash Mountain or Jotunheim, which I like a lot. That makes a lot of sense because they would believe that the biggest mountain is a giant which died thousands of years ago, you know? It makes sense. The Jotuns is massive already. That mountain is so big, though. It's several kilometers big. Like, it's bigger than Mount Everest. It's about 5 times bigger than Mount Everest, I think, is the approximate calculations, I think. Yeah. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna come back to this area when I have an Irish fellow here. Because that entire area is named off of Irish sort of settlements and situations. And then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have a Nordic name for this mountain. For this mountain here. Then we're gonna have a Japanese name for this one, I believe. And then this one is, sorry, Hibagon is Japanese. Sorry, my bad. And then this here bridge should be called something Irish, because that's funny. And Hyperion should have a Greek name associated with it. And then, yeah. Also, it's sad that I can't name anything after these two, which just sucks. And I'm sorry for if you're from that culture and you basically want to have something named after you. That is completely fine. Which is, we're probably going to name this river after a Greek thing or a Nordic thing, depending on the situation. Honestly, it does not matter. We're not going to name these, we're going to name these rivers too, but they are going to be less pronounced and they are going to basically have a name, but I don't think that they're going to have a name specifically, so we're going to wait with that, essentially. Yeah. Jotunheim, which is what we're going to call that mountain, is what the Giants calls it. Because it's the biggest mountain in the world, and calling it Jotunheim before basically makes a lot of sense within the world of Acheron. So that is... beautiful. La 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 la. Let's finish the dwarvish area. What is it? Okay. The high mountains are here, but honestly, I think that we don't even bother naming these. Damn, man. Krigsfjellene, that makes sense. Nordfjellene makes also sense. And then what I think we do is that I think that we come up with... What I think that we do is that we look up a name generator for places. To basically give me, like, ideas. And, like, nothing that is, like, that insane, essentially. Oh, sorry. Name place generator. And then we basically name place generator. And this is just a funny idea thing to basically, like, town generator. Wait, is this... can you do fiction? Fictional. Let's do ourselves a favor and do this. Naming every town and city and stuff like that is very hard, by the way. And I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything. Valley Green. Oh. This is, supposed to be a joke, but okay. Let's do a Norwegian one for funny, and then generate a place. That's actually really good. Skien, Ytre Bygda, Ytre. Wait, hold on. See, this is the problem with doing this bullshit. Actually, why don't we look up the world map for funny? Or the map of mountains. I'm very, sorry. Norwegian mountains. Let's do ourselves a solid favor and do that. Also, in case you're wondering why everything is... I could name some of these mountains after flowers to signify the thing, which is a solid idea. I love that name, Glittertinden. That's the second biggest mountain. In Norway, that's actually interesting. I guess that's what we call it. I actually kind of like that. Glitter Mountain. Actually, let's call it the Glittering Mountain. The glittering mountain, it shines upon the sun when the sunlight reaches it. The glittering mountains. I actually kind of like that. The entire point of the name of flowers. The entire point of the naming of the places within the areas of the guys. Why is it in Chinese? Oh, excellent. Lavender, hello, Helleborn, hibiscus, hollyhock. Lily. Yep. Lily Mountain. And then it's gonna be called, is it spelled with one L or two L's? No, it's one L. Oh my god, I'm awful. Lily Mountain, there we go. And then this should be known as... Oh, you know, that's a pretty fucking sick name. You might be wondering why these are named after flowers. These mountains here is because these are the south of the Northern War. You see, a couple of hundred, about 8 years ago in the campaign, this entire area of Lavender, Rashara, the Glittering Mountains, Nordfjellene, and Krigsfjellene, they all were all but Hataran ritualists, as they were fucking bulldozed down 80 years ago. Which is how a lot of the dwarves made a lot of their technology, actually. Which is very funny. Ooh. No, that doesn't feel right. Cannabis Mountains. Actually, why not? Cannabis Mountains. I know that they are not technically a flower, but it's funny to me. The cannabis is weed, right? Cannabis, right? Is that weed? Oh, I spelt it wrong. Oh my god, I feel like such a fucking silly cunt. Wait, really? Why is Google being a cunt to me today? Hey, there we go. Cannabis. That's the term. The guy that don't do any drugs whatsoever doesn't know how to spell cannabis. I know, it's shocking, right? Jesus. Oh my god. And I know that cannabis, I don't think that it's a weed, is it not? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh my god. What I'm gonna do with these is that I'm gonna call these the, Marigold Mountains. I love that name for them. Cannabis Mountains. Oh my god, somebody's gonna point out that and be like, oh, why is that named after a weed? Oh. Amaryllis is what this mountain is gonna be called. And Amaryllis is what this mountain is gonna be called. Foxglove Mountains. I love the name. It's great. Lily Mountain. I do wonder if it's better to have the text be like Tolkien and like put them either make a terrain around them or make the terrain sort of above them. So like to like make the mountains sort of I could do that. Honestly, I think that what is mostly important right now is to name the mountains before I do anything else. So we're gonna do that first, which I think is a lot more entertaining than doing it not, you know. And then Hollyhock Mountain. I like that. We're gonna name this mountain Hollyhock. I love that name. And then I think that what we're gonna do immediately is that we're not gonna bother with naming everything or calling it because I feel like Glitter Mountain is gonna hit just as well as it is. I believe that Nordfjellene is Krigsfjellene, Nordfjellene, Amaryllis, but like Foxglove Mountains, for example, or Cannabis Mountains, it makes sense, right? It's a pretty fucking significant thing, but I think that like for most of the mountains, I think that what we do is that we don't name them separately. So we call them, essentially, we call Glitter Peaks. Glitter, we can call this like Glitter Peaks, right? Which, Glitter Peaks, I think is a lot better than calling it that. Glitter, glitter, right? Glitter Peaks is what I liked about this. Glitter Peaks, yes. I think that, Glitter Peak, actually, call it Glitter Peak. Yeah, Glitter Peak, yeah. Marigold Mountains. But no, naming like the ones that have plural mountain, we don't need to name something a mountain, right? It doesn't make any sense. Hollyhock Mountain, right? But like, it's already like, to be fair, like understood. So like, you don't need to like do like a crazy amount of like thinking to like figure out that they are all basically that. Woof. Storfjellene is gonna stay the same. I don't think we're gonna come up with any ideas for these because it's very easy to look up like that, but like stuff that is Norwegian, right? I have to be a lot more creative with those, so I don't know what to do exactly with everything there. So I'll have to think about it, you know, and it isn't as easy as people give it credit to, so I'll probably figure this out. I probably will stream tomorrow as well, just so you guys know. Mostly because of, I will probably stream tomorrow as well. And add stuff to this. And I'm not sure how to accurately sort of like make this, because the way that fucking, he writes Erebor upon a mountain, right? The Iron Hills, Grey Mountains, and then the Etten Moors. I suppose he does do that, but like Lily Mountain, right? For example, that is a great name for it. Lily Mountain, you know, right next to Lilyvale, you know, it's nice. It has a certain ring to it, right? And then the halflings there, they walk sunder and they walk far, you know, they do a lot of things. But I don't know everything that is going to be necessary for me to add to this. Amaryllis, for example, honestly, I don't know. This is, I don't know. I feel like I am making a map that is not necessarily necessary. Yeah, it is what it is. And having a name for all the places is certainly a good idea. I like it a lot. And it certainly is a beautiful thing. I am not sure if it is necessary to go on about and figure this out, essentially. I'll need to think about this. I'm gonna be honest, because while this has been fun, I don't know how to name everything, and I have to look at this from like a grand scan or grand scale sort of like fit idea, and look at the map and be like, yeah, I really like this idea for the map, right? Like, oh, should I have text be across the mountains? Should I have it basically fade into the mountains, right? Should I do that, right? You know. I don't know. I don't know. It feels weird to me to be writing this and figure this out, because I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or if I'm making a major mistake. Which I might be. I might be making a mistake by naming all the mountains. I know, crazy idea, right? But I don't know yet. I haven't given it a real fucking thought yet. So we'll see. You know, we'll see if it's truly going to like haunt me in the future or if I'm just insane. I don't know if I am. But like, no, I am wondering if I should just give this an idea and then just come back to this. Tomorrow? I know that we haven't done like a whole lot and everything, and I would have certainly added more if we had time. You know, it's pretty fun so far, and I have just been super like wondering about this, and I'm currently naming stuff in my head because I want to give it sort of like a writing standpoint or figure it out, you know. Yeah. Glitter Peak. The Rod Hills. Yeah. I do think it looks marginalizingly better, but I'm wondering if we should seriously just think about removing the... Because the way that he does it is that he puts stuff near it. Tolkien does. He doesn't put it... And he's more flexible with the way that he writes things. I'll be needing to think about this for sure. Other than that, I said that we just finish the stream for now, and then we'll come back to this later. I have to eat. So, you know, you guys have a good night. Oh. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Salute.